guest speaker natin for tonight is Miss Alyssa Marie Barte. So, former casino dealer siya from City of Dreams. Familiar tayo dyan. Tapos naging ESL teacher din siya, Maya, imagine. Tapos naging online seller din siya. Tapos ngayon, virtual assistant operations manager na siya. And now, she's actually helping a lot of Filipinos and to basically switch from working in a corporate setup to an independent contractor as a real estate VA. No, so mamaya we can share yung mga social media links niya. Mai, ano sa palagay
Yes.
mo, real estate? Kanina we were talking about ano ba yung mga additional services. No, kanina we were having chat kanina ni Mai. Ano kaya yung mga maganda pang i-provide na services as a freelancer? Kasi eto, lagi ko, parang ilang years ko na rin siyang pino-provide or ginagawa for a client. Wala pang nadadagdag so far. So, di mo ba naisip si real estate, Mike?
Actually, naisip ko na siya. Try ko na siyang applyan 2020. Nag-training na din ako, kaso on the last day ng training, assessment actually yun eh. Nag-look
Yeah.
sa PLDT. So, parang feeling ko, ay, parang side to. Hindi ako para dito.
At least sa
Kasi parang
PLDT
ano
lang
kasi,
ang ako.
kasi
Ayun.
parang ano siya, parang ano kasi siya, feeling ko kasi ano, 'di ba nga ayoko ng masyadong heavy sa calls. Eh parang feeling ko ang dami niyang calls, parang that time hindi pa ako ready sa ganon na
Mhm.
puro calls tapos though yung mga ano naman, yung mga tools naman na hindi naman ako na-overwhelmed doon sa mga tools. Actually sa calls lang talaga. Parang
Okay, so
ano,
more
parang
on calls,
hindi
no?
ko carry yung parang kailangan may i-memorize or may sundin na parang script, ganon.
Ah.
Mas natataranta kasi ako pag parang may script.
Ganun ba kapag real estate VA lahat?
Hindi ko alam eh, pero yung in-applyan
We
ko
can
that time, ganun.
clarify later siguro, no? Ayan, papasukin na natin yung mga guest speakers natin. Ayan, wait lang. So I think may kasamang VA din si Miss Isa. Tignan natin sila. Hi, good evening. Ayan.
Ayun. Gusto ko yung nanonood ako sa inyo sa Facebook.
Oo nga, ayan, medyo nagchikahan na muna kami. Tapos medyo na-introduce ka na namin kanina. Pero syempre magpapakilala ka din later. Mag-on ba ng cam si Lexi or sa background lang muna siya?
Mahiyain yan eh.
Camera siya.
Oo. Pero
Okay lang.
mag-share ng presentation later. So, ayun.
Okay. Kamusta ka naman, Miss Isa? Ayan, si Mai pala is co-host ng Excel Hub. Ayan, tsaka
Hello.
volunteer moderator din. Taga saan ka pala, Miss Isa?
I'm from Quezon City. So, ayun po. Taga dito na. At saka, gustong-gusto ko yung mga questions niya and ika-clarify natin yan. Yan talaga yung common misconception about real estate VA. Ayoko po ng calls, kaya ayoko ng real estate. Diba? So, ayan. Maganda yung question.
Yay, kasama mamaya sa topic. Ayan. Thank you so much for doing this sa Excel Hub community, Miss Isa. Ang aim kasi talaga namin for, majority of our followers kasi and members ng community are aspiring freelancers talaga. So marami dyan, hindi pa nila alam kung saan sila magpo-focus aside from doing the general VA. So I always encourage them to have like an expertise para naman medyo mag-level up din sila. So thank you for doing this in advance. Ayan, sana sa uulitin.
Sure.
Agad, no? Hindi pa nga natatapos. Ayan. Nice meeting you and thank you po. I think ni-recommend ka ng isa sa mga interns namin. Tapos nag-message nga ako sa'yo. Thank you ulit. All right. So I think, we have almost 70 viewers right now. Siguro batiin mo muna, pakilala ka muna, Miss Isa, sa ating viewers.
Okay. So thank you. Hi, good evening. So my name is Coach Isa. I'm from Revasis Training and Development Center. So very small group lang kami compared to Excel Hub. Nung sinabi nga sa akin siya ni Marilyn, sabi ko, hala, laki-laki niya. Sabi ko, grabe naman, bakit naman tayo magsispeak doon? So I consider myself still as a new VA kasi 3 years pa lang ako in the industry. Tapos, compared to other VAs na nasa 10 years, 15 years, diba? So parang for me, I'm still a baby. Pero Ang tawag dito, binuo ko yung Revasis Training and Development Centers because when I was starting, walang nagturo sa akin, and that's what I want my students to have, the pay it forward attitude, na kung ano man yung tinuturo ko sa inyo ngayon based on my experience, sana ituro din nila sa iba, which is nakikita ko naman sa mga students na ginagawa nila today. So, ayan. Siguro later na tayo mag-invite na sa dulo na lang. So, today I'm gonna be teaching you or letting you know why real estate virtual assistance is an emerging niche in 2022. It's already an established niche in the VA industry. Kaso yun nga, madami ang natatakot sa pagiging real estate VA because of the calls, because of the misconception na if you're a real estate VA, calls lang yung handle mo. So, yan
Oo
yung
nga.
mga sasagutin natin mamaya. Okay.
Ayun. Do you have like a presentation about yourself or i-introduce mo lang yung
Oo.
sarili mo?
Diretso na.
Okay. Actually, ako curious ako before we start, Miss
Oh,
Lisa.
sure.
Kasi yung transition mo, di ba? Parang casino dealer, tapos nag-ESL teacher ka muna. Yung ESL teacher ba yung first step mo because you wanted to work from home?
So nag-casino dealer po ako kasi nabuntis, 'di ba? So ano yung mga nanay na na overachiever ng mga bagets, 'di ba? Hindi mapakali sa bahay, parang hindi nila alam, gusto ko may kita ako, gusto ko may pera, ganyan. So ESL was introduced to me by one of my colleagues before in the BPO. So parang ganun siya, tapos sabi niya, pwede daw kumita ng pera kahit nasa bahay lang, magtuturo lang daw ng mga estudyante, ganyan. So sabi ko, sige, try natin. Hanggang sa nag-ESL na, sabi ko, akala ko okay na yon. Kasi pumapantay naman siya sa salary mo kapag nasa corporate ka. Pero sabi ko, bakit ganun? May mga naririnig ako na, ay, mas kaya pa, at saka parang mas more on secretarial position pa na tong VA, freelancing, ganyan. So, dun na ako nag-start na mag-Facebook group, at then, parang join ako ng mga Facebook group. Tapos, isa ako sa mga silent reader na nagbabasa ng mga wins ng mga VAs na.
Usually, ganun nag-uumpisa no?
Oo,
basa-basa lang.
Hindi ako nagko-comment, talagang as in silent reader na, grabe naman to. Like, nakabili na siya ng car, nakabili na siya ng house, parang, paano? Tapos sa bahay ka lang, di ba? Isa ka sa mga hesitant. Totoo ba? Makakaganyan ka, di ba? Parang meron talagang work from home. Kasi very new siya sa atin eh. Although sa ibang bansa, hindi naman na talaga siya bago. Pero sa atin, dito sa Pilipinas, ang dami pang nagtataka na meron ba talagang work from home. So, ayan. Parang ngayon lang kasi siya medyo umiingay eh. Ngayon lang umiingay yung industry na to. So,
Correct.
ayun.
Na-imagine mo ba yung sarili mo na mapupunta ka sa ganitong klaseng niche?
No, hindi talaga.
Hindi,
Kasi
diba?
wala akong background in real estate. Ayan, sa mga may question, wala akong background sa real estate. Hindi ako naging real estate agent dito sa Pilipinas.
Talaga?
Hindi. Pero nung naging real estate VA ako, dun ako nag-try na mag-real estate agent kaya ako dito sa Pinas. Kaso di naman ako lumalabas. So, wala din, hindi ko din siya talaga kaya. So, parang gano'n. Tapos, wala talaga siya sa isip ko na sa dami ng industry na nababasa ko in the past, dito ako babagsak. At saka dito ako siya na-love. Parang, eto na talaga yung na-master ko. Kasi, na-love ko yung pag-help sa mga real estate business owners. So, doon na umikot yung life ko sa business na nila. Parang gano'n.
Ayan. I think we have 83 viewers right now.
Oh
okay. Hello sa mga viewers namin. Pa-share naman ng aming live webinar. Ayan. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Mai, do you have, question for Isa before we start? Yung kanyang presentation. Naka-mute.
Wala pa naman.
Ayan, si Mai yung magmo-monitor ng mga live questions natin mamaya from the comment section kasi iba baka matabunan sila. So, ililista ni Mai yung mga live questions para later may Q&A tayo. Ayan, so I think we can start, Miss Isa.
Alright.
Yep.
So, Lexi May. So, ayan, we will start again. Our topic for today is why real estate VA is an emerging niche this 2022. Ayan. So, for a start, I actually brought you here statistics ng mga realtors sa mga common um, bansa na sinaserve natin. So, ayan yung sa US. If you can see, meron dyan sabi, ngayon, merong 3 million active real estate licensees. In the US pa lang to. 'Di ba? Tapos 106,546 ang real estate brokerage firms in the US. Kapag lumipat tayo sa next page, yan, ipapakita naman natin yung sa Canada, which is one of sa mga bansa din na sinaserve natin as a real estate VA. So 68% of realtors are licensed professional agents. 140,000 yung licensed brokers nila. And then 1.5 million realtors as of October 2021. Okay. And then of course the last one is dito tayo sa UK. So 54,100 thousand people are working as a real estate agent. So, bakit ko siya pinakita sa inyo? So, dito pa lang, kasi ang lagi kong most common na naririnig kong objection from students are, ang dami na po kasing real estate VAs, diba? So, it is not saturated. Kahit na sabihin mong madami, you are you. You are so unique that you can offer your services to your client. Kailangan mo lang, you have to know how kung paano mo i-market yung sarili mo. Pero, if natatakot kayo na wala kayong malalandan na client, ito yung statistics ng 3 sa malalaking bansa na sinuserve natin as a real estate VA. Okay? Now, let's give you more assurance. So, meron tayo ditong a small video from Upwork at onlinejobs.ph. So, if you will log into your profile, ayan, at magsa-search ng job, ayan ang mga trabaho ng real estate VA. So, this was really recent, kahapon lang ito, napakadami yan. May part-time, may full-time, depende kung ano talaga yung kailangan ninyo. So, this one is from online jobs, ito naman yung from Upwork. Diba? So, I just want to show you guys na hindi kayo kailangan matakot na kasi ang daming horror stories na baka po pag alis ko sa corp job, wala namang client. So this is just a proof for you to know that there are thousands of job position available. Minsan nga sila pa yung mag-a-approach sa'yo, sila pa yung mag-message sa'yo personally. Ayan. So next slide tayo, Lexi. Alright. So, ito na. Why real estate is an emerging niche this 2022? Okay. So, let's first define what is real estate virtual assistant. So, real estate VA, kayo po ay mga independent contractors at ang sinaserve or ang target market ninyo ay real estate agent, real estate investors, or real estate wholesalers. Pwede ding mga real estate coaches, ayan, title companies, credit repair specialists, yan yung mga po pwede ninyong iserve, lenders, yan. So, lahat ng mga tao that are involved in the real estate process or world, sila yung mga tao na po pwede ninyong iserve as a real estate VA. Okay, so you are hired by these people to handle all the aspects of their business that they don't know how to do or they don't have time to do. Okay? So what are the tasks of a real estate VA? So the first one is admin tasks or general VA. Ayan. So dito pumapasok yung research, email management, calendar management, yan. Pag emails, you're the one handling their email, answering questions for them. Diba? Scheduling appointments, like for example, they have a meeting with a co-investor, they would want to meet a lender, they would want to talk to a title company, so you are the one talking in behalf of them. Cold calling and appointment setting, ito yung kinatatakutan ng lahat. Okay, so cold calling and appointment setting. I think, Lexi, you have a slide for this, right? So let's start with the admin task first. So as an admin assistant or general real estate virtual assistant, you can earn up to $3 to $15 per hour depending on your experience. So ayan, email management, research, data entry. Some of them might have information from the notes that you just have to input into their system. Calendar management, yan yung sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. Diba? So the next one is cold calling and appointment setting. Ito na yung pinakakinatatakutan. So, real estate cold calling, it is making a call to a person that you haven't talked to in the past. So, talagang first, kaya siya cold call kasi hindi nyo pa natatawagan yung mga tao na yon. At wala silang idea na mag-sell sila ng property. So, you're making a first move to them, just sparking the idea na, hey, maybe you might or you are thinking of selling your property. Diba? So, you can earn from $4 to $7 per hour as a cold caller. And I remember one of my colleagues in the past also earns up to $10 pa nga per hour. So, sa cold calling, your goal is just to get the interest of the seller. Okay, get the interest that they want to sell their property. Unlike in appointment setting, sa appointment setting kasi your goal is to set up an appointment na. So nakuha mo na yung interest nila. They know that they already know where are they moving. They already know why they are moving, and they already know when they are moving. So that's the time that you're going to set up an appointment for the seller and for your client to meet. Okay, so here you can also earn from $4 to $7 per hour. Okay. The next one that we have, kasi lagi na natanong, meron po bang walang calls kapag real estate VA? So lead generation and skip tracing, both of these are data entry. So lead generation, kasi there are a lot of ways for you to generate leads, but one of the things that you can do lead generation is just finding properties of mga tao that might be interested to sell. So most of the time, they will give you a criteria, like for example, mga properties na owned 20 years or above, 10 years or above, ganyan. It is vacant, it is distressed, or yung mga pangit na hindi na masyadong naaalagaan, wala nang time na i-maintain. So, yun yung mga bahay na hahanapin mo to a specific website like Zillow, realtor.com, fisbo.com. So, yan yung mga lead generation. You're generating property list for your client. Or minsan, they will also ask you to generate leads, kunwari, mga real estate agent, allied resources, or yung mga contractors, for example, mga nag-aayos ng plumbing. Ayan. So, yan yung mga research, part of research siya. So, as a lead generator and skip tracer, you can earn from $4 to $7 per hour. So, sa skip tracing naman, what you will do is to magiging ano na kayo dito, NBI. Okay, so hahanapin na ninyo yung kanilang email address and phone numbers. So yan yung inyong ginagawa para matawagan sila ng cold caller and appointment setters. Okay, so contact information. The next one that we have is ito parang 50-50 calls and then voice and non-voice. So, as a transaction coordinator naman, medyo mataas na level na siya for real estate VA because here you are handling contracts na. So, you are the person who is in charge for to oversee everything from start of contract to end of contract. So, dapat lahat ng contracts needed for that specific deal or transaction, kailangan na ipoprovide mo, kailangan tama yung dates mo, you make sure that tama yung names, lahat may signature, and then walang mali dun sa contract. So, hindi naman siya ganun kahirap na, oh my gosh, gagawa ako ng contract. Hindi siya sarili mo. The contract is already templated. Ganun kaganda yung system nila dun sa US and even sa Canada, that it's already templated. And then, all of the information na ilalagay mo sa contract, ibibigay naman siya sa inyo ng mga agents ninyo or ng mga clients ninyo. Okay, so as a TC, the range of the salary is $4 to $15 per hour again. So that depends on your expertise na. Ano ba bang ginagawa ng TC? So bakit siya 50-50 calls and then 50-50 non-voice? It's because sometimes you have to call the sellers, maybe they have questions, ganyan. Or you have to call the lenders, you have to call the title company na, hello, meron ba kayong update sa amin about sa transaction na ito? So, yun lang naman yung tinatawagan nyo. Hindi na siya cold at professional na yung mga tao na makakausap ninyo kapag kayo ay TC na. Okay? And then the last one, so 'di ba, hindi lang isang part ng pagiging real estate VA ay calls. So if also gusto ninyo ng walang calls tapos you're more into artsy, ayan. So you can also become a social media manager for a real estate professional. So I know madami na dyan mga real estate, madami na dyan mga social media managers, or you already have an idea of what social media managers do. So as a social media manager, you are executing, you're building, market the presence or the online presence of your client sa social media like Facebook, Instagram, 'di ba? So akala nila yun lang yun, magpo-post ka lang ng kung ano-ano. But as a social media manager, you are also the one taking care of the strategy na kukuha ko ba or nahi-hit ko ba yung goal na gusto ni seller? Kasi baka meron tayong specific reach, number of engagement, number of followers. So, ikaw din yung nagko-conceptualize niyan. And then, aside from that, kapag social media manager ka, ikaw na din yung nakikipag-engage. So, ikaw yung nagko-comment, ikaw yung nag-answer ng mga direct messages or mga private messages, ikaw yung gagawa ng graphics, maybe you are using Canva, ganyan, or kapag medyo level up, Photoshop, ganyan. Pero aside from that, you are also the one creating captions, hashtags for your client, diba? Tapos, if you already know about content calendar, social media managers din yung mga gumagawa nun. Okay? So, next tayo. So, these are the tasks of a real estate VA. Now, let's go to the tips on how you are going to start your VA journey. So, it doesn't matter if you want to become a real estate VA or maybe you have different niches. Itong mga tips na ibibigay ko sa inyo today, you can apply this to all other niches in the VA industry. Okay, so number one is you have to know your skills. Okay? So, ito yung most common tips na nilalagpasan na ng mga aspiring VAs ngayon kasi nagmamadali tayo, gusto natin mag-switch agad. But for you to switch, kailangan ninyong malaman tong mga bagay na ito. So number one is you have to know your skills. It doesn't mean that you are new in the VA industry, wala na kayong mai-offer. So meron kayong mga trabaho in the past or even nung mga bata kayo, meron kayong mga skill set that makes you unique that you can offer to your client and that can parang ito yung mga bagay na mababayaran sa inyo because you are offering it as a service. So you have to know your skills. Kunwari, noon mahilig ka tawag dito, drawing or you're very artsy kapag mga birthday party, ikaw yung nagde-design, nagde-decorate pag Christmas, ayan. So maybe you are into art, kapag translate mo siya in the VA world or in the VA industry, that's already graphic design. Diba? So you can be a graphic designer for real estate professionals or other business owners in the industry. Okay? Another example is, for example, Another example is, kunwari, you are very good in communicating, calling people, ayan. So, pwedeng cold calling and appointment setting or customer service for other industry din. 'Di ba? So, kailangan niyong i-determine yung skills ninyo. Lahat ng skills ninyo isulat ninyo sa papel and then just determine there kung ano ba talaga yung gusto mong i-offer. Something that you are looking yourself na kaya mo tong gawin for the next 2 to 5 years. Di ba? Kasi for example, kung calling, tapos mapapagod ka lang, hindi mo siya makuhone, hindi mo siya mamamaster, di ba? So, number 2 is know your target market. Ito na yung industry. You have to really know kung sino yung mga tao na gusto nyo bang tulungan. Kasi again, as a VA, you are gonna be helping small business owners eh. So you have to know kung sino ba yung mga tao na gusto kong tulungan at bakit ko sila gustong tulungan. So for example, you are into makeup, 'di ba? You are into lipsticks, foundations, ganyan. So baka ang industry na gusto mong tulungan is in the makeup industry. Ang mga clients na pwede mong i-service like Kylie Jenner, Colorette, 'di ba? So sila yung mga tao na po pwede ninyong i-serve. And sila din mismo nangangailangan sila ng mga tao. They need social media managers. They might need people in the customer service, di ba? So yan yung mga pwede ninyong applyan as a VA. It is really important for you to know the target client para hindi lahat ng available position dyan a-applyan ninyo basta-basta. Mapapagod kayo. 'Di ba? Tsaka mas maganda na you know your target client because ima-master ninyo yung world nila. May mga jargons ako na nasabi kanina na hindi ninyo alam because it's part of the real estate industry, 'di ba? So not all of us know what a lender is, not all of us know what a title company is, 'di ba? Because yung industry na yung world kung nasaan ako, yun yung lagi nilang sinasabi. So, if you know your target market, mag-research ka about that world. Every day, maririnig mo yung mga information about that world. And then, masasama na siya sa sistema mo, kumbaga. Okay? And then, number 3 is you have to acquire experience. So, ito na. Ito yung mga laging naririnig na kaya nga ako nag-a-apply kasi gusto ko ng experience, di ba? Tapos hindi mo ako tatanggapin kasi wala akong experience. So you can actually acquire experience in 2 ways. Okay? So the first one is you have to build your portfolio. So I have an example. One of my students, Abigail Lagdaan. So meron kasi akong pinagawa sa kanila. Sabi ko, contact a family or a friend member that has a small business and then just ask them, you are going to give them a free service na, hey friend or family member, ganyan kako, tawag dito, gagawin ko kayo ng logo or Facebook banner para sa page ninyo. So I'll be creating it for you. So what she did was, she created 3 templates, tapos pinakita niya dun sa kanyang friend and family member. And it ended up, dapat talaga siya free, di ba? But it ended up with pamerienda or a 1,000 peso, di ba? Para dun sa logo na ginawa niya. Logo lang yun, na hindi man lang tumagal ng 1 oras ata, 3 hours or 5 hours, di ba? So, logo lang yun na nagustuhan ni client. Nagkaroon na siya ng 1,000 pesos, nalagay niya pa sa portfolio niya. Di ba? So, bakit ba kailangan na meron tayong mga ganito? Kasi po, kailangan nating ma-perfect yung strategy natin. So, for example, you are a graphic designer. How long is it taking you to create a graphic? If you're a social media manager, how long, gaano katagal bago magkaroon ng sale ang isang page? Gaano katagal bago ma-reach yung mataas na followers for sa isang page, 'di ba? So, if you're building your portfolio, you are documenting everything, you know, and you can decide for your pricing. So, magkano ba yung ipa-price ko per hour? 'Di ba? So, ganun siya. And then, also, if you are calling, halimbawa sa cold caller naman, how many calls before you make a lead? 'Diba? So, by acquiring experiences like that, you are building your portfolio. Kapag nag-apply ka, meron kang masasabi kay client at mas magiging at ease sila na i-hire ka because they know that you know what you are doing. Okay? And then, kapag nakuha mo na lahat ng tatlo sa taas, that's the only time for you to find your client. Okay? And then here, meron din tayong dalawa. Okay? So there are times that you are the one looking for a client, pero meron ding other way around wherein you are just attracting the client and they're the ones looking for you already. Kasi you are providing valuable contents on your VA pages na ito yung mga dapat ninyong gawin, you're educating them, you're giving them tips on how they can improve their business, how they can grow their business, and all of that stuff. Okay? Excuse me. So, here, nakita ninyo, meron tayong iba't ibang circle. So, yan din yung pinaliwanag ko sa inyo kanina. So, the clarification is for you to know your skills and to know your clients. Okay? Sa attraction, nandiyan na yung nag-a-apply ka na. But of course, you have to build your portfolio first. You have to perfect your strategy first. You have to decide for your pricing. Magkano ka ba per hour or per project, diba? So, before you can convert everything. So, all of that are connected. At ang nagko-connect sa kanila is the right mindset. Okay? So, right mindset, bakit ito yung very important for me at ito yung iiwan ko sa inyong lahat? Because a lot of the students that are enrolling to RevAssist, kapag nahirapan na, when you stumble into a struggle, for example, a challenge na ayaw mo na, nag-give up na. Okay, so yung mga VAs and coaches na nakikita ninyo today, lahat yan dumaan sa hirap, but they didn't give up. That's why nakikita nyo sila ngayon na successful. It did not come to them overnight. It did not come to them 24 hours lang. So lahat yan sila may mga pinagdaanan. Do not compare yourself to another person's achievement. You're starting, they have started already. Diba? So you have to have a right mindset para maging successful ka in this industry. Huwag masyadong magmadali. Gusto ko yun agad. Gusto ko nandun na ako agad. But you're just starting. Maybe you haven't started pa nga. Diba? So, kailangan one at a time. One day at a time, one win at a time, one milestone at a time, you will get there. Just trust the process. Tapos, maghintay kasi dyan naman siya yung fruit ng paghihirap mo at mas mananamnam mo yung success kapag alam mo na pinaghirapan mo siya. So that's it. I hope medyo nalinawan naman kayo sa real estate virtual assistants. I cannot see comments kaya hindi ko alam kung nagko-comment na ba sila. Ayun.
Yes, I think meron na. Go, Mai.
Meron na.
Very informational, no? Grabe. Gusto ko yung kanina, yung nag-notes ako dito. Yung mga klase ng ano pala. Sige. Pero unahin natin yung mga questions ng live viewers natin. Go, Mai.
Yung isa parang nasagot na yung from Ella Durano. Puro calls ba ang real estate VA? I worked as a mortgage loan processor, no calls before sa corporate. Meron po bang pure non-voice?
Ayun. So, yes, merong pure non-voice. Like, for example, TC. Ayan, hindi naman kasi siya like everyday meron kayong calls. Minsanan lang. At saka mostly na communication is through email. Kasi nga, professionals na yung mga kausap mo. So, minsan ang palitan ng communication ninyo is email lang. Or lead generation and skip tracing. Or baka gusto mong mag-social media manager. Ayan yung kasi masasabing zero calls kasi kapag nag-discovery call or meeting kayo with the client, may call pa rin naman yun. 'Di ba? So, pero yun yung mga non-voice job for real estate VA. There you go.
From JP Alinio. Parang husband mo yata to. Di po ba may acquisitions pa po sa
Oo
process?
ba?
Oo, husband ko.
Ay, supportive ba?
So,
Hello,
yes.
shout out, JP Alidio.
May pa-stars yata siya kanina eh.
Opo, may mas-
Yeah, pa-stars.
Kasi ano siya, lead acquisitions manager siya. So, aside from that, meron din pong lead acquisition. So, parang before mapunta sa client, bago siya kausapin ni client, sinasala na niya. So, real estate, ito siya, lead acquisition, parang siya na yung nagbibigay ng offer kapag ayaw talaga, dun lang maipapasa sa mga sellers. Or minsan, sa kanya pa lang, nagko-contract signing na. So, ito yung nagbibigay kayo ng offer, kayo yung kumukuha ng comparables, kung magkano ba yung dapat na i-offer para dun sa property na yon. Another job na kanyang ginagawa is text message. So, kung mahilig kayong, wala na kasing text-text ngayon eh, no? Pero kung mahilig kayong mag-chat, yan. So, meron ding mga real estate professionals na instead na cold calling yung ginagawa, cold texting naman sila. So, what you will do lang is just text people. Meron kayong template na ng texts. Yan. So, yan yung mga pwede ninyong gawin. Nag-comment pa talaga.
From Grazel Kate Mabale, saan po pwedeng mas matutunan ang real estate VA? SMM lang kasi ako sa RE or real estate.
Hindi ko sure. Mr. Pwede ba akong mag-promote dito? Because, ayan, okay.
Go
So,
ahead.
because Revassist is a trading platform, so we are providing courses for aspiring real estate VA. Yun lang talaga yung circle namin. So for aspiring Revas, if you are interested, yan, you can check out our page, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, lahat naman sila at Revassist. So REVASSIST. So yan siya. There you go. Para sa tanong ako kinabahan.
Ito pa pala.
Meron
From
pa.
Anti-FB Ampo, paano ang onboarding sessions for Reva since required of product knowledge before engaging sa clients?
Onboarding process sa Reva. So, kunwari sa Revassist, what happens kasi during the course is you will have a discussion. So, meron kaming bootcamp na tinatawag for free. So, magdi-discuss kami ng 4 courses doon. Pero, 1 course lang yung pipiliin ninyo that you can practice hands-on for 1 month. So, yung hands-on na ibig kong sabihin is bibigyan talaga namin kayo ng tasks of what a real estate VA is doing on a daily basis. Tapos kapag cold caller ka naman, meron kaming ipapahiram sa iyo na CRM para matawagan mo talaga yung mga tao sa ibang bansa. So, the scripts will be provided to you, the CRM will be provided to you. Talagang hands-on mo siyang mai-experience. Kumbaga, first-hand siya. Makakakausap ka ng taga-US, tapos matatawagan mo sila, matatanong mo sa ma-experience mo yung objection handling kasi magtatanong sila sa iyo and of course sasagot ka. Kung social media manager ka naman, may mga specific tasks that you are going to do to help your clients' accounts grow. So, ganun yung onboarding process niya.
I think meron pa siyang isang question. Sabi niya, for cold calling, gaano kataas ang racial discrimination from the sellers? Sa BPO kasi may customers na gusto nila Americans ang kausap.
Hindi namin siya na-experience yung parang I want to talk to a manager, I want to talk to a person in the US. Walang ganon. Kasi ito yung lagi kong sinasabi, madaming kasi ang mga BPO students na in the past. So parang meron tayong customer service accent na tinatawag ko na parang, hello, how can I help you? Ganyan. So, kapag VA ka, hindi siya ganon. Para kang nakikipag-usap lang sa friend mo. So, kunwari si Lexi, hey Lexi, my name is Alyssa. I was just calling to see if you're interested to sell your property. Ganyan. So, meron pa nga akong mga VAs na hindi naman ganon kagaganda magsalita, pero nakakakuha sila ng mga lead. 'Di ba? So, it really, kailangan lang siguro talaga mas maalam ka on the market side, compared to how you talk or how you speak, how you communicate. Kasi kapag naramdaman nila that you are really listening, yun yung mga napansin ko. Kapag naramdaman nila na pinapakinggan mo ko, and that you are giving value to me while we are talking, dun sila mas nakikipag-usap sa'yo, mas nakikipag-communicate.
So, kung hindi sila gaanong, let's say, wala silang BPO experience or customer service experience, pwede ba silang mag-try ng konting voice calls? Kasi di ba merong, husband ko kasi admin siya, real estate admin, tapos pa isa-isang call lang, pa dalawa call lang a day. So, pwede ba nila isipin na, ay, may script naman, pwede kong basahin? Or marami ba yung, is it more on script ba, na babasahin lang nila? Or madalas yung may conversations pa?
Actually, it depends. It depends po kasi. But most of the time, the script itself is your guide, and lagi siyang, kumbaga, sa lahat ng mga agents and investors, mga clients ko in the past, binabago nila yon, depending on, baka meron kang bagong question today na hindi mo nasagot, i-add natin siya. So parang lahat, yung script na yon, pinaka-bible mo, lahat ng mga objections nandoon na. So it's really more on the script. Kung bakit ko sinabing depende, kasi may mga tao na freestyle naman sila. Hindi
Yeah.
hindi sila naka-script. Pero what they do is they just browse in the script, and they know na okay, so pag ito yung tatanungin, ito yung sasabihin ko. But hindi sila nagbabase doon sa script. So ganun naman siya. Pero kung hindi ka comfortable, kagaya ko, hindi talaga ako comfortable na impromptu, na wala akong guide, naka-focus ko sa script. So, minsan, i-paste mo pa siya sa ganito para lang, okay, ito yung sasabihin ko, gano'n. Gano'n naman.
Pero may mga clients naman na nag-a-accept, wala silang BPO experience, gano'n.
Yes.
Newbie, may mga nag-a-accept naman ng newbie.
Yes, meron po 100%. Kasi newbie ako nag-start eh. Tapos, what kailangan lang talaga, yung na-experience ko throughout na nag-a-apply is, kailangan, you just have to know how to sell yourself during application. During sa pag-a-apply. Kasi kapag napansin nila na hindi mo alam yung sinasabi mo, hindi ka na nila hindi ka na nila i-apply or hindi ka na nila tatanggapin. And a lot of my students are newbies. So, nakaland sila ng client. So, it's really impossible for them na matakot if you're a newbie.
Okay. Mike, more questions?
Yes, from anti-FB ulit. May mga instances po ba na nagro-rotate ang roles like cold callers ka, then magiging lead acquisition analyst ka, etc.?
That's promotion. Kapag nakita nila client that you are really performing and you are ready for the next level, then they will promote you. Some of them are gonna promote your salary as well. Some of them will not. So, may mga ganon. Pero that's promotion na kasi para siyang, the courses that we have is dugtong-dugtong. So, from lead gen to cold calling and appointment setting, tapos mo nun lead acquisition ka na, transaction coordination, tapos social media kasi parang ano siya, pwede siya sa taas, pwede siya sa baba. So, dikit-dikit sila, kumbaga. Dugtong-dugtong sila. Pero that's promotion. May mga times din na they will ask for your help. Like, for example, ako nun, cold caller, tapos biglang sabihin ni client na, maybe you can also look for cold callers, yung parang, human resources ka na, maghahanap ka na ng applicants. So, pwede yun. Kasi nga small business sila eh. Small business owners sila. So, they don't really have an empire. Kaya, ikaw yung mag-help out sa kanila sa business. So, yep, it's possible.
Meron bang kayang gawin lahat? Lahat yon, from admin, voice, skip tracing, lahat. Meron ba?
Yes,
Pwede.
pwede. I did that all nung operations manager ako. So, parang umiikot yung buhay ko sa lahat ng yan.
Talaga
Pero,
ba?
Kaya siya.
Ano yung part na pinakamahirap? Kasi you mentioned admin call, calling, appointment setting, lead gen, script tracing, transaction coordination. Ano yung part doon na pinakamahirap? Ano yung part na na-enjoy mo ng sobra?
Siguro kung sa level of expertise, ang pinakamahirap is TC kasi nakakatakot magkamali kasi kontrata na yun eh. And whatever it is that you did wrong, ang magsasuffer yung client. 'Di ba? So, TC siya. Pero yung pinakamadali is, for me, it's gonna be admin. Kasi you can also become an operations manager. Baka may mga natatakot dyan na mataas na yung position in the past. Pwede kayong maging operations manager. Kapag operations manager, you're handling cold callers na. Diba? Pero lagi kong sinasabi sa mga VAs ko, mas maganda mag-start kayo from mababa para you
Yeah.
know what's happening in the ground floor bago ka umakyat. Diba? Tsaka kahit pababait ka dyan, alam mo kung gaano kahirap mag-cold call. Alam mo kung gaano kahirap humanap ng properties online. Kasi nadaanan mo yung lead gen. So, yeah. Ganun.
Okay. Mai, do we have more questions?
For cold calls, how much is the average time you engage your client?
How
How
much?
much time?
Usually sa isang call, parang hindi mo pa natatapos yung first script mo, binababaan ka na nila. Ito, totoo to. Parang hello, my name is, parang gano'n pa. Hello, my name is Alyssa. Chuk! And babay na sila agad. Kaya sunod-sunod siya. Yung dialer na tinatawag is minsan automatic. Kasi pag binaba, magda-dial ulit. Tapos pag may sumagot, hello ka na naman. So, ganun siya. Pero, for a normal range, depende siya kung halimbawa expired listing yung focus ni client mo. So pag sinabi nilang expired, matagal na siya sa MLS, hindi siya nabenta. So syempre grumpy na yung mga sellers niyan na ayoko nang kumausap ng investors or agents kasi yan din naman yung sinabi sa akin nung nakaraan pero hindi naman nila nabenta. So pag gano'n, hindi na sila sumasagot or binababaan ka na nila agad. So per day, you can call 800 to 1,200 contacts. Pero ang makakausap mo lang doon siguro mga 20, 30 people lang per day. Parang ganun. Tapos ano pa yon yung hello, chok, babay na. Ganon. Ganon lang yon.
Nangyayari pala yun.
Yes. Tsaka madaming bad words in the beginning of the day. So yan ang almusal nila. Oh, thank you. F you daw. Thank you, thank you. Di ba ganon?
Go, Mai, meron pa?
From Leng, when po kayo nag-start as Reva?
I started as a Reva ever since. So, after my ESL, wala na akong ibang industry na pinuntahan kundi Reva. So, that was 2019? 2019. Kasi it's my third year as a real estate VA. So, yun. And then I also started as a cold caller at $3 per hour. Hanggang sa after a month, ganito yung sa VA. After a month, raise. After, pag nakita nilang nagpa-perform, raise. Wala silang pakialam, yung mga clients walang pakialam. As long as nakikita nilang okay ka sa business, raise. Ganyan sila. Hindi sila, madamot.
So, do you recommend yung real estate na niche to anyone? Like, pwede ba siyang gawin na kahit sino? Or kailangan medyo may background sila sa ganito, sa ganyan?
Ako, I would say po yes, kahit sino.
Okay.
Kasi lalo kung meron kayong heart. Kasi siya siguro for me, kaya siya magaan is because nakikita ng mga clients that your goal is parang, ito yung sinabi sa akin ng client ko before, na-imagine mo ba nakasama ka nila sa pagbili ng una nilang bahay kasi ikakasal na sila, kasama ka nila sa pagbili ng panibagong bahay kasi may anak na sila. So, kailangan na nilang mag-upgrade. So, parang, yes, kasi you don't really have to be a master of it. Usually, the clients pa nga will pay for trainings para lang maturuan ka. Ganun sila sincere. Siguro depende pala ito kung matapat ka sa ganung client. Kasi mga client na hindi naman pero siguro I'm blessed to have those kind of clients din na tuturuan ka talaga nila. Ayun.
Marami bang tools masyado pag ano ka, real estate VA?
Maraming tools, iba-iba, pero iba-iba sila ng pangalan. May pagkakaiba ng konti sa features, pero pare-parehas sila ng ginagawa halos. For example po yung TC Docs na tinatawag, o di ba wala na yung ano ko. So TC Docs at saka brokerment. So hindi mo siya alam, di ba? Pero ginagamit to siya ng TC. So parehas lang sila ng ginagawa. Nakakapag-save ka ng contracts, nakakapag-edit
Okay.
ka ng contact information. So parang ganun. Iba-iba lang siya ng name, pero parehas lang sila ng ginagawa. Parang Messenger tsaka Viber. Ganon. Parang ganon lang siya.
Okay. Mike?
From Ante FB ulit. Bayad naman daw ba yung hours sa calls kapag binababaan ng phone?
Oo.
Paid yun.
You're gonna be paid hourly. So, halimbawa, 1 hour, kahit 3 pa yung nagbaba sa'yo, bayad yung oras mo na yun. So, ganun siya. Bayad.
Okay. Paano nyo po, sabi ni, ano ba to? Ni
Kane.
Kane. Paano nyo po malalaman na handa ka na to be a Reva? Ano po ang dapat i-consider?
Grabe naman yun. Nahanda ka na to be a Reva. Siguro if you already know what you're gonna do with a certain task, diba? So, kung, halimbawa, cold calling kasi tapos wala ka pang alam na kahit anong script, of course, you will know that you're not yet ready. Usually, in the interview, meron na agad mock call na tinatawag. So, during mock call, kung hindi mo alam yung mga script na sinasabi nila for real estate VA, hindi mo masasagot, 'di ba? Parang ganon. Maliligwak ka agad. Kung social media manager ka naman, if you know graphics, you have strategy to help clients to grow their business, then I think you are already ready to help them out.
Go, Mike.
From Edwin Pasana, si client po ba magbibigay sa'yo ng tools or sariling sikap?
Client. So, all of the tools that's gonna be provided by the client.
Ayun. Isa, do you have anything to flash sa screen or anything to promote muna? Kasi we have questions like about your course, course related siya sa Reva. Do you have another slide for that?
Wala. Di kami na ganun. Pero, Lexi, do you have yung mga ano na lang?
Or website na lang, or social media
Siguro.
pages na lang that we can flash sa screen.
Sige, let's.
So do you offer courses sa Revasist? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, so Revasist, we are offering several courses. Right now, we have 4. So, appointment setting and cold calling, lead generation, and skip tracing, social media, and then podcasting. So, meron kasing mga real estate clients or professionals that are into podcasting. So, yan yung aming ina-offer sa kanila. And then, coming soon, we have email marketing, TC, lead acquisition, and then text messaging. Pero, wala pa siya right now. So, ito yung focus namin. Bale, siguro I'm gonna be inviting them this Feb 21 kasi we are opening 10 slots again for a free scholarship. So, 10 lang yun.
Oh.
And then we will have a screening na. So, that's gonna be for March boot campers. So, you are going to learn 4 courses. Pero 1 course lang doon yung ipapractice mo for a month. Hands-on. So, for example, napili mo yung appointment setting or cold calling, hands-on mo siyang mapapractice, makikipag-usap ka talaga sa mga sellers. So, yan siya. Go, Lexi.
Paano sila makakapag-apply doon sa scholarship?
We are gonna be releasing po the schedule this
Okay.
Feb 21. So, ito yung aming page, Revasist, yan siya. And then, also, this Feb 20 naman, we have several webinars kasi na ginagawa din dito kay Revasist, diba? So, meron kaming script reading, ayan, this Feb 20, Feb 20, so this Sunday, 9 a.m. So, Coach JP, yung nagtanong kanina.
Hi, Coach JP! Shout out!
So, si partner, magtuturo kaming dalawa on how you can practice your script, bakit important yung script practice, paano mag-handle ng mga objections. So, it's a mini-series. Every month, we're gonna be having that. Tapos, kung meron mga script na nahihirapan yung mga aspiring VAs or VAs na, you can also join that. So, alam ko meron tayong, di ba, Eventbrite.
Pwede daw ba namin i-guess daw namin si JP sa susunod?
Sure, gusto niya yan. Ayan. So, ayan siya. So, the webinar is already there. So, ayan si
Ayun, guys.
Ayan.
So, check the links. Tapos, ayun, limited slots lang. Grab nyo na.
Oo.
Ayun.
Every month, meron kaming webinars for aspiring VAs and then a podcast. Meron din kaming podcast. Maybe you want motivation sa mga gurus na yan. Pwede din ninyong i-check yung Revasis sa Spotify. So, yan siya. That's Coach Julie from V Academy. Ayan. So, siya yung guest namin nung nakaraan. Yan lang. So, just join group. Meron din pong Facebook group. So, yan. Para more
name
on
ng Facebook group?
lahat talaga siya Revasis. For Revasis lang. You can find us at Revasis.
Ayan guys, search na lang natin ng Revasis. So kanina, Isa, you were mentioning about people giving up, like doon sa, let's say, nag-training na sila, nag-give up sila. Ano yung usually napapansin mo na challenges nila for, like, doon sa pagtitake ng courses or doon sa freelancing journey nila? Ano yung observation mo so far? Kailan sila nag-give up?
Kasi the courses, for week 1 to 4, it's gonna be challenge, parang level 1 challenge, level 2 challenge, level 3 challenge. So, what I noticed was, hindi talaga nila determine yung skills nila. So, parang, hindi pala ako for cold calling, pero gusto ko lang siya at the very beginning, kaya yun yung tinake ko na course.
Try lang, parang gano'n.
Oo, try lang. hindi ko pala bet yung 8 hours call. So, by the first week, wala na burn out na. Hindi nila in-expect na 8 hours calling talaga pag sinabing cold calling at appointment setting. Akala nila, 4 or 2 hours lang, tapos may iba ka nang gagawin. It's not like that. So, yung may mga ganun. Or minsan naman, pag social media, hindi pala ako ganun kagaling mag-design. So, they think na yung mga graphics na ginagawa nila, hindi na encouraging, parang nakakahiya po ipasa, hindi na magtutuloy. 'Di ba? Pero, siguro what I want to say is that, hindi mo kasi siya, you cannot perfect yung isang task ng ganun kabilis. Isang buwan nyo lang siyang gagawin, isang buwan lang kayong mag-aaral sa akin, hindi siya ganun kadali. Lagi ko nga ina-example sa kanila, Diyos ko, pag tinignan nyo yung Instagram ng client ko in the past, kahit ako nasusuka sa sarili kong graphics, di ba? Kasi coach, ang ganda-ganda ng gawa mo eh. Sabi ko, Diyos ko, tingnan niyo ito yung client ko dati. Kahit ako nasusuka ako na, bakit ganyan yung combination na ako ba may gawa niyan, 'di ba? Yung parang ganon. Hindi siya magagawa overnight. So, kaya sabi ko kanina, you have to trust the process and you have to have a right mindset.
Yeah. Ayan. Sorry, Miss Isa, we have 2 more questions na lang. Pahabol ni Mai. Go, Mai. Sorry. Ayan.
Asan na ba yun? From Maria Luisa, usually ba graveyard or options ka mamili ng working hour?
You have an option if you want to have a client in the US. Usually they are graveyard. Kapag naman Australia ang client mo, day shift naman kayo, 'di ba? So dun mo siya dun ka magkakaroon ng option. Kailangan hanapin mo yung client na pang-umaga dapat dito sa atin. So parang gano'n. Kasi meron ako mga students na Australian client, so day shift naman sila. Pang-umaga naman sila. Tapos may iba naman sa kanila, gusto nila lahat. So, hindi sila natutulog. Yung mga ganon.
Walang flexible schedule. 4 hours muna, tas 4 hours ulit.
Pwede yun pag part-time, di ba? Halimbawa, magpa-part-time ka sa US, so 4 hours ka at night, and then magpa-part-time ka sa Australia, edi
Pwede.
4 hours ka naman a day. So that's gonna be your option.
Okay.
From Zina, do you make your own scripts?
In Revassist, yes, we do have our own script, and then if our students would want to use that, pinapagamit namin siya during interview para kung sakaling may biglaang mock interview, ready kayo. Diba? So,
From
Isa pa?
Arvina, if sa agency ka ba nag-start and nag-training as appointment setter, anong task? Tapos na-deploy ka na and nagustuhan ni client ang performance mo and gusto ka i-promote, magiging direct ka na ba kay client or under ka pa din kay agency?
there are clients who do that. So parang nanggaling, alam ko meron akong isang friend, si Donella. So we are both TCs. Nag-start siya as a cold caller for one of her clients. And then, nagustuhan kasi ni client that she's very organized. She is very into due dates. Yan, hindi siya nakakamiss. So, what happened was, kinuha siya ng client dun sa agency. And then, dinirect hire siya. That's really possible if the client sees value in you. Ba't naman hindi ka nila kukunin, di ba? So, yeah.
Okay. Ano po ang similarity ng mga call center agent sa cold calling? Same lang ba yun?
It's same but not the same. Kasi kapag call center ka, since nag-call center din ako before, pagkababa mo ng phone, calls agad. Parang hindi ka pa nakakahinga, calls agad. Very lunod. So, dito hindi. Tapos, second is, you are talking to them like, ma'am, sir, ganyan. Sa US, parang very servicey tayo na para tayong, ang tawag ko nga doon parang waiter, pero nagko-calls. Dito, para kang friend. Your approach is like a friend. Your approach is like a professional na talaga. And then, depende din siguro siya on what niche mo in the call center. Pero dito kasi, more on sellers, potential sellers yung kausap mo. So, that's the difference.
Paano naapektuhan ng real estate industry nung pandemic, Isa?
It's actually a good effect. Parang ganun. Kasi,
Talaga?
kasi bumaba, 'di ba? Madaming bumabang houses. So, nung nagbabaan yung mga houses, ang daming gustong mag-invest. Kaya, parang yung buying side at selling side, uy, sige, magbebenta ng bahay. Kaya parang yung mga real estate agent na uy, ang daming nagsisell, ang daming bumibili. Naubusan na sila. Right now, yung mga clients ko na parang in the market, halimbawa may isang open house, 10 to 15 people yung titingin ng bahay na yon. Ganon kaganda yung naging effect ng pandemic sa real estate. Kaya ang dami ding pumapasok. So, one of the clients that I'm also working with right now is a real estate coach. So, nagtuturo siya sa mga agents, investors, ganyan. So, ang daming pumapasok na real estate agents pa ulit dahil nga sa nangyari.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the last question na from our live viewers. Ano yung pinaka masasuggest mo or pinaka words of encouragement mo sa mga aspiring freelancers na gustong itry ang Reva?
Just start. Yun yung pinaka mahirap na ginagawa natin eh.
Start now. Ganun.
Start now. Ang cliche, pero that's the hardest part eh. Hindi mo kailangan maging perfect kasi minsan nade-discourage na tayo sa sarili pa lang natin. Pero start lang. You just make the right decision. Start. Diba? Tapos figure it out habang you're on the process. So, yun.
Ayun. I love it. Mai, anything you would like to ask or
Yung yung na-applyan ko before na na Reva na company. More on talaga cold calling. Kaya umatras ako. Hindi ko carry.
Hindi para sa kanya yung calls.
More on lang tayo sa mga admin side, mga ganon. Pero hindi ko talaga carry yung, lalo yung sunod-sunod. Tapos parang ganun pa nga na parang medyo toxic kasi baka mamura ka ng ano, yung parang pag login mo pa lang, ano na kaagad, mura na yung sasalubong sa'yo.
Yun,
Hindi
lagi
ko
ko
ka.
sinasabi sa kanila. Ano nyo yan? Almusal nyo yan. O, busog ka na, di ba? Coach, namura yan ako, di ba? Busog ka na.
So ngayon naman sa current work ko, nagko-calls ako both incoming and outgoing. Kaya lang, kumbaga, pag may pumapasok lang na call sa office or kapag may pa-follow up ako, pero hindi naman yung katulad nga sa yung cold calling na talagang sunod-sunod. Ako, madidrain ako kagad. Baka isang oras pa lang. Ano na.
Tulog ka
Baka
na.
isang litrong kape na ako. Di ba?
Correct.
Ano din talaga? Parang ano siya, ngayon ko lang naintindihan yung Reva, ganun pala yung ano niya, yung
Marami
iba
siyang
rin
scope,
pala.
no? Oo, marami
So, pwede
palang
ka pala
scope.
mag-focus sa admin side lang or sa cold calling kung talagang matibay yung ano mo, yung mukha mo, nasa mga mura ng ano. Kumbaga, siguro i-align, doon sa mga newbies, i-align mo lang yung personality mo and then yung current skill set mo dun sa klase ng ng tawag nito, ng parang i-focus mo as a real estate virtual assistant. Yeah. So, saludo ako doon sa mga cold callers.
Oo nga, di ba? Yung mga commission siguro, yung malalakas siguro commissions, bonuses ng mga cold callers natin, no? Yun naman yung maganda sa atin. Ayun. Coach JP, pag-guest naman sa susunod.
Ked na yan.
Dito siya lang umulit.
Oo nga, makulit siya, maingay siya sa comment section. Salamat po sa pa-stars. Ayan, todo support siya. May mga ganyan na palang animated ng, kay JP ko lang nakita yon yung mga animated something dun sa comment section. Thank you, Coach JP, sa pa-stars. Napakagalante. Thank you, Miss Isa, for doing this for Excel Hub community. Ayan, sobrang informational. Thank you for answering yung questions from our audience as well. So, ulitin, do you have anything else to say?
Alina, thank you. And salamat din po sa pag-invite. So, super excited kasi this was my very first answered prayer. Thank you, Excel.
Wow, ayan. Thank you so much din po. Ayan, guys, follow na yung mga pages ng Revas, tapos join kayo sa group. Sayang yung yung scholarship. Gora na, guys. Ay, sorry, may pricing? Sorry kayo promote. May ba? Pricing.
We started kasi at 1.5. Tapos, pero right now, hindi pa kami nag-offer ulit ng paid courses. Kaya muna kami. Free course muna ulit. Kasi we are building our self-paced training. So, napansin ko din siya while teaching students na hindi lahat yung mabilis, may iba na hindi ganun kabilis matuto. So, we are building our website for the self-paced training. Kaya, naka-pause yung paid training namin ngayon.
Ayun.
Or on free lang muna.
Amazing. Grab nyo na, guys. Ayan. Marami palang free na lessons na pwede ninyong samantalahin. Ayan. So, join the group tapos follow the pages para yung mga forms, announcements, updated kayo. Thank you so much, Isa, for doing this, for guesting. Sa susunod si Coach JP na ba? Ila-line up na. Ayan. Asa na si Coach JP? Coach JP, kaway ka naman dyan. Nakita ka, dumaan ka. Kamay lang talaga yung pinakita. Hindi ka lang may pa-surprise kasi mag-guesting siya para medyo may pa-surprise. Thank you po. Ayan. Thank you everyone for watching. We had 90 viewers kanina. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Isa and Mai. Good night everyone. Happy weekend.
Bye.
Friday and happy weekend. Ayan. Thank you everyone. Ayan, sana marami kayong natutunan. If you guys have any questions, follow nyo lang yung page ng Revassist. Ayan. Thank you, Mai, for
Thank you din.
Co-hosting. See you sa susunod. Announcement lang din. We have Excel courses, Google Sheets, Data Studio courses, weekends, classes. Meron kami mga pre-recorded modules din. Tapos we have Data Studio class next week, level 1. Tapos level 2 kami. Next month, ayan, speaking of Data Studio, may isa na assignment mo. Joke lang.
Sit-in lang ako ah.
Tapos we have face-to-face classes na guys, starting March 19. Meron kaming batch 1. Pag napuno yung slot na yon, you can join yung March 20. Pag napuno yung March 19 and 20 namin, we will open more slots for you guys. Tapos we're going to purchase second-hand laptops para yung iba na gusto mag-training pero walang madalang laptop nakakapag-attend pa rin. So, pwede kayo magpa-reserve. So, we have face-to-face classes. We have weekends classes. We have pre-recorded online learning platform. So, message lang kayo. We have our VA interns naman to assist you guys if you have any questions. Thank you guys for watching. Never stop learning. Ingat kayong lahat. Bye!
Night.